me, That One Bookmaker. Welcome back, or welcome, because I have 16 subscribers. Thank you guys. I'm really, thank you guys. My next goal is like 20. So, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We only have 4 more. Today in this video, we're going to be doing a updated version of information of my story I'm writing. I can just see the difference in how my writing, not my actual writing, but like my note-taking is going. Okay. Today's going to be a much longer form video, or we're going to do several videos today and just have them set up to publish on different dates. I'm not sure. But yes, if it was not obvious, I have not posted a long form video in 14 days. Though I have been posting YouTube shorts. Most of them sucked. It was mainly me feeling guilty about not posting. But I have been doing different researches. Researches? That's not a word. English can be nice. Let's start off with characters. Our main character's name is Aspen. But I'm gonna pull up, hold on. Okay, so basic summary of James Rosewood, Aspen's father, is that he was a plant researcher, mainly on the course of like different mushrooms and like plants that feed off of other plants. That kind of thing. I don't know the actual name for that job, but my teacher is helping me figure that out. So, a person in his research team that was studying a new mushroom had gotten sick. So, James sent him home. They didn't know at the time it was from the mushroom. James also had to go away for researching other plants, so he ended up safe from what is to come. What comes is that the person that got sick because of the mushroom, and he carried it to family members and stuff. So he got sick, they sent him home, and they were unaware that it was because of the mushroom. So when he got home to his family or to a doctor, he was carrying a virus nobody was aware of. The marks on my hand are like from pen ink. They didn't know it was a new virus that was going to be chaotic. Incredibly, incredibly chaotic. So when he got home, he was sick, incredibly sick. And he ended up spreading that sickness to other people around him. How the sickness works is when you inhale the spores from this mushroom, when you inhale the virus through the air, spores gets in your lungs. It can also create new plants to form if it gets in the soil. Then the plant can mature and infect other people as well through the spores that it releases in the air. Once in your body, it also alters your brain to make you an extrovert to find more people to infect through using spores that you exhale. Because this virus is incredible, like only plant-based. It's not like a basic zombie apocalypse where it's like, I'm gonna eat you. No. It's an introvert's worst nightmare. Everyone becomes an extrovert. But how that works internally is that when you inhale the spores, they settle into your lungs, and like when a bullet or something is in someone's skin or in their body, the body can start to create like a holding thing inside them. That's why some people can live years and years and years with a bullet inside them and not even know, because the body's holding it in one place so it doesn't cause damage to the body. The foreign object does not cause damage to the body. Ooh, I can see myself in a mirror. Hello, mirror. That's incredibly weird. Sorry, that was off topic. I'm also using notes that my teacher has helped me figure out. Okay. But yes, internally, the spores are inhaled, they settle in your lungs, and eventually the body will create a small pocket around them in the lungs, but as the spores start to grow inside of the lungs, it eventually outgrows that pocket, and it starts to release them after the pocket ruptures, due to the spores eventually starting to actually form and grow into its own plant essentially, and matures enough to release spores on its own, which leads to spores being exhaled after the pocket ruptures. I've thought this through, I just suck at explaining. And when they're exhaled, it goes into the air or into soil. If you're out on a walk, it's in the air can carry it across the place and into the soil. But yes, about the brain altering part of that, the plant is going to want you to move around. Like, the virus is going to, you know how when you're sick, you can get really moody, or you can get incredibly clingy to someone or something. You're just take care of me. Or if you're an independent person, you're I got this. But also you're sick, so you're not very independent anymore. So you're gonna need assistance. Basically, this virus makes it to where they are constantly seeking assistance, kinda. But mainly they just want to be around people. The virus wants to be around people so that when the spores are exhaled, it causes more people to get sick. And they're bringing the virus around the place, more plants grow, more people get sick. It causes a whole lot of chaos. Hopefully that makes sense, because we're moving on to the next topic for our main character here. I know. Okay. Sorry. I just realized something. Where's Aspen? Aspen, please. Okay, found it. Wait, I forgot I had it pulled up here too. Aspen, main character, she was not meant to live, literally, at all. She was the first documented immune child, because her mother, how immunity, I'm trying to figure out what all I can say without giving away the entire storyline. Let's just do no, yes, no, yes. Okay. She was raised by her dad, a single father. Let's go to her mom. Sorry. Mom, no name. Mom is dead. Mom got virus while pregnant. Baby, Aspen, developed resistance to the virus, but virus killed mom. Baby was saved. My teacher is the best. Aspen was raised by her dad, a single father. Aspen should not have lived because of the virus. She is 19. She's trying to find out the truth. She was not in the lab because dad made a deal with when she discovered her dad lied, it causes issues, but Dad really cares and wants to help rebuild their relationship. Summary of that: Aspen is not meant to live because her mother was infected with the virus while pregnant. But as the baby Aspen developed, her body automatically tried building and succeeded building resistance against the virus so that it would not cause the baby any damage. Doctors eventually discovered that when they were like, Aspen's mom is with child, but Aspen's mom is infected. And the doctors plus researchers that were there was like, let's see if we can save a child from a infected mother. See what happens. See if this has any success. Because nobody had tried it before. And so, when they realized, oh, baby made it, mom did not, they ran tests on Aspen and was like, oh shoot, this child's immune. Doctor? And then, because the dad is a scientist and basically works for the government to research stuff and blah, 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 they were like, as long as you continue to study how we can create an immunity to this virus that is causing chaos, we'll let your daughter live and not go to a lab. And the dad was like, fine. He never informs Aspen of any of this throughout the 19 years of her life. So, yeah. Basic summary of those two's relationships is Aspen was lied to her entire life about the fact that she was immune. She doesn't even understand the virus much because her dad's like, I want to keep you safe. If you learn the truth, you're a curious child. You're going to want to know more. And I want you safe. So he basically lies to her about everything. He's like, yes, there's a virus out there. Yes, it is contagious. Yes, it is incredibly deadly. No, you cannot go see it. But he doesn't give her the details about what it's from, how it works, or all this and that. But that's when Adam comes in. Okay, my teacher did not give me a good note on this one. Adam sucks. Not good. Very mean. He ran a lab for immune children from the virus. Ran lots of tests on the babies from the moment they were born, trying to find a cure to the virus. Anna is one of the children that Adam ran tests on. Government supports Adam, which is icky. That is my teacher, my ELA teacher for, like, what grade am I? 8th? My 8th grade teacher. Anna, another immune child in the lab. Her family was only able to visit once a week. Anna lost her mom because of the virus. Dad remarried quickly after family dies after this because the new wife was infected. She eventually escapes the lab at 13. She is now 19. Her goal is to find a place where she can enjoy her life in peace. Thank you. That is a much better review of one of my characters. That is basically Anna's story. Like, I've put so much work into Aspen and Anna and Adam. I'm still working on James because I'm like, oh no, unfair treatment. You can't say that because that would expose the storyline too much. Yes, the setting for my story is story starts in modern day, like, ooh. Sorry about that. I got a story beginning idea, how I'm gonna start off the first idea, and I had to write it down before I forgot. Where were we? Yes, the setting. Story starts in modern day, 2025, and continues to 2044, because 19 years. Due to the sickness, technology has not advanced the way it normally would. So no, there are not hoverboards. This is not Arcane. This is my book. I freaking love Arcane, guys. Like, Jinx is, oh my god. Not in a oh my god way, in a oh my god way. Like, I should not relate to you as much as I should. I should not relate to you at all, but I do. I'm talking to a camera. Wow. But yes, it starts off, it's possibly gonna start off modern day when things are like, or in the POV of a doctor. Remember that. Talking to myself that time. Wow, this video might not be as long as I originally thought. But yes, that is anything else I've missed. Adam, Aspen, Anna, how the virus works, James. Yeah, I think I covered it all. Just a... I'm so tired. But yeah. That is basically all the important information you will need when you eventually, possibly, probably, if all goes right, start reading my book if I publish it. I already have people wanting to. Oh yes, how you prevent, I nearly ended the video. How you prevent yourself, how the characters will prevent themselves from being infected is 1, staying away from super social gatherings like parties, birthday parties. School will be probably all virtual again, like freaking COVID. Oh my god, COVID sucked, but also, oh my god, I got to stay home, but also, oh my god, I was lonely. Anyway. But yes, since it is a airborne virus that gets in through the lungs, they will wear lots of masks. COVID. One of my friends was like, so this is just COVID all over again? And I'm like, no. It's a mushroom virus that completely changes your personality and is incredibly dangerous and toxic to the human society. And also animals. I'm still doing research on the animal part. But I also have a idea on how I'm gonna show in the book how much society has changed from when Dad was a little kid, not my dad, but Aspen's dad was a little kid. Okay, but yes, masks, lots of nobody being out in public at all. But yes, there's several different ways society has changed. The lifespan of infected people are 4.5 months because the mushroom has to grow and grow before it eventually ruptures, and then it spreads to people, and then they eventually like die because it's overtaking their respiratory system, and like they die because they basically suffocate on a virus full of mushrooms. That's dark. Ever realized how dark that was? Jesus. I'm probably gonna leave this video full length because it's not that long. But yeah, that's basically it. That is basically how my story is going. I'm like super close to start writing my first like chapter and letting one of my friends look at it. But yeah, if you're interested in continuing to follow the process of this and some of my other stories when I finish this one, maybe consider liking or subscribing. You don't have to. You have free will. But it'd be nice. Love you guys non-romantically, and I will see you whenever I post another video. Bye!